Here's Exum. Following the basket by Kenneth Fareed. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Hayward grabs the board. Timberwolves on defense. And a wide open look for Lee. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Poked away. Here's Levine, covered by Irving. Levine can't hit. Now Irving. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Here's Levine after Gordon Hayward's bucket. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Hayward on the wing. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Hayward's got his second basket of the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here is Irving. Gobert. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Gobert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Inside, here's Dang, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And, guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. You look at Lee, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Here's Levine. He's covered by Irving. Levine can't hit.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
That's good.
And they are cooking on fire right now. Really flowing well.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. Good season for him last year. 18th in free throw percentage and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And just back to track in a moment here. I mean, you really have to appreciate the mechanics he displays on free throws. One of the best strokes in the game.
Good on the shot.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks, Doris.
Oh, how sluggish was that defense?
Gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Nice shot by Gobert.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Exum kicks to Levine. Jones with the screen on Irving to stop the run. Levine, good.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
The shot by Hayward, wide open, and the 3 ball is good. Hayward's got 7 points.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Greg, that's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Jones, no luck. Lee passes to Fareed, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got a nice bounce in his step to start.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Now, here's Exum. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You know, he doesn't have much quickness, but he'll still attack the rim when given the chance.
Here's Hayward, and he gets it to go from the corner.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Here's Levine. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Minnesota shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Here's Gobert.
Checking out the game Rudy Gobert is having. He already has 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Levine dishes to Wiggins. And he gets it to go.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Over to the wing. And stolen by Jang. Here's Levine. He has 6. Can't get it to go. Hayward with some nice D. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's good.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
From 15 feet away, nice jump shot, good. That's 12 points for Kenneth Faried.
Right there, we're seeing the explosiveness that Kenneth Faried is capable of.
Pass to Exum for three. Gobert pulls it in.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Hayward kicks to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. That's 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Here's Levine. Irving with the steal. Lee with the ball. Jones covering. Lee, that's good. Lee's got 9.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
3 on 3. Here's Gobert. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's Levine. His last outing, he had 8 points. On the basket by Jones.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here is Irving. 7 points in the game. Hayward from outside. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Levine. 6 points for him. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Timberwolves made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Levine at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Jones checked in for the Timberwolves. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Irving with it. Lee outside. The 3. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Levine, good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Faried the pass to Lee. Hayward kicks to Lee. Fires from deep. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
And Faried throws it down.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Right side, Jones. Will it go? Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Lee kicks to Faried. Here's Gobert, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Gobert's got 16 points. Passes it to Wiggins. From 10 feet out, and Hayward with the block. Inside, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Lee. Lee's got 6 assists here tonight.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Gobert. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Knocked away. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Levine, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. The away team delivering the blowout. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Minnesota, Wiggins is out there with Josh McRoberts. Then it's Allen Crabb. Then it's Gorgie Dang. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Offensive rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Timberwolves have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Zhang drops them both. Now, here is Irving. Lets it fly, and he hits the jump shot. Irving's got 14 points.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
Jones dishes to Wiggins. Back to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place. An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Gordon Hayward again. He's got 18.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Crabb. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. In the corner, it's Hayward. Back to Lee. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jones the pass to McRoberts. Kicks it to Zhang. And he banks in the layup. Zhang's got 4 points in the quarter.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over. And let's bring up a list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from three-point land. Kyrie Irving third.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
No doubt about it. And being as accurate from three-point land as these guys are, makes them that much more valuable as point guards. Opposing defenses have to worry about their passing and their shooting.
Over in the corner, Lee. Three-pointer, good. Lee's got 19 points.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Crabbe. Fires for 3, and the basket good.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
That's a 2 from Lee. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
There's the pick. Jones kicks to Wiggins. Rebounded by Fareed.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Releases from 15. Uses the glass to drop it in. Fareed's got 18 points in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't. Get it inbounds that time.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Coming off a terrific season. First in field goal percentage. And he also had the 3rd highest three-point percentage in the league. A dead-eye marksman from beyond.
And last year, I mean, he was really the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Lee outside. Here's Fareed. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Jones against Irving. Jones drives in from downtown in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Irving dishes to Lee. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 24 points for money.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
That is good.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Here's Lee. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And again, it's Kenneth Fareed. Fareed's got 22 points.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Poked away, stolen by Fareed. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Lee with the stuff.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Now here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
And that's another turnover for them. They just can't seem to keep a hold of the ball. Gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Hayward from outside. No luck. And Minnesota will come the other way.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Jones against Fareed. Wiggins kicks to Jones. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Jang, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's the break. Here's Gobert. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Timberwolves have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Jang, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jang's got 6 here in this quarter. Jang's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Lee.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Wiggins. Crab. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Good. 17 points for Kyrie Irving.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
And stolen by Irving. Oh, and here comes Fareed. All
Assist goes to.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And he gets it to go. And that's 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Minnesota making some changes. Jones comes in for Gorgie Dang. And it's Calderon in for Crab. Irving kicks to Lee. 3-pointer, Hayward through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. They get a hand on it, and the pass to Jones. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
And here's Jones following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Minnesota making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Lee kicks to Irving. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's Irving. He's got 25, and he gets the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Levine can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Wiggins after Gordon Hayward's bucket. The dish to Calderon. Shot to end this cold run. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those two.
And Lee with the stuff.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
To the middle. Fareed the pass to Hayward. He feeds it to Lee. Fareed dishes to Lee. Back to Hayward. Out to the right wing. Shot from 16, and Lee with the basket on the assist by Hayward. Hayward's got his third assist on the night. Levine kicks to Wiggins. They set the screen. Here is McRoberts. Fareed defending.
Boy, did they ever make... Make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Irving. 35 seconds left here in the second. Lee outside, and he gets it to go. Lee's got 33.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
They grab their own miss.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Here's Levine. He's covered by Irving. Screened by Jones. Levine dishes to Calderon. They need this. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The away team delivering the blowout. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like?
That's a good one.
Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew for the third quarter.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. What a game we're seeing from Money.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Miles out there with Porzingis. Then there's Burke. Then there's Johnson. And it's Allen in at the two guard.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Jang's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his first points of the night.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Takes the 13-footer. Here's Johnson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Here's Levine. He kicks it to Jones. It's hauled in by Lyles. Allen for the three. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Porzingis can't hit. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Pass to Lyles. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists now in this one.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Porzingis passes to Allen. Out left to the wing. Burke kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Levine. He's got 14.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Burke. And that's now 7 points for Joe Johnson. It's tipped. Screen by Jones. Shot's good by Lyles.
Boy, the pace has been relentless. These guys have really been pushing it up, fellas.
And one of the best ways to get a rhythm offensively really is to play in space. And you do that with fast break opportunities. Transition buckets are always a boon offensively. And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
Converting them into points is what they've done, and that's been a big factor in this game, guys.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Minnesota making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Pass to Porzingis. Pulls up. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 8th assist here tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Feeds it to Jones, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. You look at Gobert, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, money. Also someone that shoots at such a high percentage. Top 5 in the league.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Now here's Allen. Pulls up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to dropping at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Grabs check in for Andrew Wiggins. Burke, the pass to Lyles. He sinks the 11-footer. Lyles got 6.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Now here's Jones, and yes, sir, that one drops. And here is Burke. And the pass to Porzingis. It's good from the top of the key. Porzingis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Exum kicks to Crabbe, and the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. 3rd in three-point shooting, 4th in opponent points per game, And they were in the top half of the league offensively with their point totals as well. Not bad, just kind of pedestrian. Maybe average is a better way to describe it.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Here's Burke. Bangs home the trifecta. Burke's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Allen passes to Porzingis. Now the feed to Allen. Here's Porzingis. The 3 ball. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Porzingis has got 12 points here in the second half.
It's been said often that good defense leads to offense, and that's what we're seeing here with all these points off turnovers.
And guys, one thing to force turnovers, but also important that you make the teams pay when you're able to create those.
Allen, that's good.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Exum. Dishes to Jones, and the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Down low, here's Porzingis, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. A turnover at one end, and bang, a bucket at the other. There have been a few of those quick turnarounds here today.
It's really impossible to play good defense when you're scrambling after the miscues. Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires for 3. Good. Johnson's got 12. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
And checking out the numbers for Burke, he's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game last year, over 7.5 steals and 11 assists. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
Josh McRoberts has checked in for Minnesota. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Shot's good by Lyles.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. That's now 7 straight for them coming from fast breaks.
Yeah, and they're making it look easy, guys, running it down the opponent's throat.
Now here's Jones. He's got 8.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Jose Calderon. He's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Burke. He has 6. Over in the corner, Allen. Here's the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. The Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Poked away. Here's Calderon, and the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Johnson, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate, like guys he cannot miss.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Tipped away and stolen by Burke. Allen for the 3. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. 15 points for Allen.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin, and his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Now, here's Exum, and the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Allen for the 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
There's the pick. Here's Levine. That's tipped.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now Johnson, following Ray Allen's 3-point attempt.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Crabbe kicks to McRoberts. Calderon against Allen. Now the dish to Jones. 3 on the clock.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
So it's the visitors now. Burke dishes to Allen. From deep, and he gets it to go. Allen's got 21. Levine, no luck. And welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Levine. Levine is out there with Calderon. And it's Garnett. Then there's Josh McRoberts. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Burke. Here's Curry. Rips down the breakaway slam.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it. That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Here's Winslow, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Garnett, the screen. Levine passes to Garnett. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Brown is checked in for Levine. Good on the second free throw. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And that one's good. Burke.
Well, that basket gives him a triple-double. He's been doing it all for him. Playing a great all-around game, stuffing that stat sheet.
Here's Calderon. It's deflected. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Took him no time at all on that one.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Jose Calderon. Curry kicks to Winslow. Nice shot from the wing. Winslow's got 7 points here in this quarter.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Here's Porzingis. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Mick Roberts dishes to Wiggins. Got a hand on it. Curry passes to Winslow, and he gets it to go.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Crabs checked in. Here's Mick Roberts, and there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Jose Calderon's injury, let's go to Doris Burke.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. That's a bitter pill for them to swallow at such an early stage of the season. It really changes the look of this entire team, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Now, here's Exum. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Burke. Six on the shot clock. Poke loose, and Minnesota has possession. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. It's Brown with the drive, and Curry pulls it down.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Now Exum, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Here's Burke. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
To the left side wing. And it's Winslow, that time on the assist by Burke. That's 12 points here for Justice Winslow.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
On here comes Curry all alone. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Exum kicks to Brown. Here's Crab. And they're pushing it up. Here's Burke. And that one's good. Burke's got 19 points.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. If it's going good for you, work it until it stops.
Gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Shots good by Lyles.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Now, here's Exum. Burke covering. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Well, they can tack on a few more points onto this run.
Boy, I tell you, it's getting to be a big run they're on here.
And that one's good. 18 points here for Justice Winslow.
That's a... dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Pass to Lyles. Shoots. Good. He hits the jump shot.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Knocked away. Curry with the steal.
Did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time, and in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He said very simply, let's open things up and let's keep them open. Let's keep gunning and get the defense on its heels. He also doesn't want them to forget the importance of playing aggressive defense on the perimeter and contesting every outside shot. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Connects from three-point range. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Knocks it loose. Lee with the steal. Burke with it, now defended by Exum. Three-pointer. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
And stolen by Burke. Ball going up court. Here's Curry. Finish off the break. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Lee against Brown. Knocked away. Lee with the steal. On its way from Curry for 2, and he hits the jump shot. Curry's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Running it right down their throats. 3 straight buckets in transition.
Yeah, and they're paying the price right now for the lackluster defense. For me, that's inexcusable.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Wiggins is checked in for Crabbe, and Jones subbed in for Dante Exum. Here's Burke. Launches a 3. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Kicks to Garnett. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Kevin Garnett. at the line for two.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. All free throws good from Kevin Garnett. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And that one's good.
Curry.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Burke. Passes it to Curry. Here's Porzingis. Lots of room. And he gets it to go. Porzingis has got 21 in the game. Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And it's out of bounds, last touch by Jones.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Stolen away, and now Curry running the floor all by himself. He dishes it to Burke. Back to Curry. Pass to Porzingis. The tray. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Porzingis has got 7 points for the quarter. Outside, Jones. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Nails the wide open jump shot. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lee. Frames the 19-footer. Lee's got 40 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Jones dishes to Wiggins. Connects from three-point range.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Porzingis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And that one's good. Burke.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Guys, your thoughts?
Now that you can tell there's some bad blood here. They're just rubbing it in now by calling a timeout.
Yeah, there really isn't much for them to be talking about. This is rubbing it in and adding salt to the wound.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
To the right side. Curry. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Curry.
And we'll go the other way.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Burke. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to take a quick peek at our Jordan player of the game. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. And we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.